There's more to delivering a successful video marketing strategy than just posting content in all directions and not having some clear, concise objective. Today, I'm going to give you 5 tips to take away that is going to help you to be able to deliver the video marketing strategy that's going to be in a nice organized fashion with a clear objective to get your results. So tip number 1, and you should know this as a business owner, make sure that your video is actually solving a problem that one of your customers or people that watch your content may have. Make sure that you do this and then they will watch your video, because it's about them, it's not about you. You need to be making sure that you are actually giving them something of value for them to actually take the time and watch your video, because that's the most important thing. So make sure you're fixing a problem and you're sharing that information with the people on your platforms. Tip number 2, one of the biggest things that I see is there's not a clear objective to the end of a video series. The last thing that you want to do is go and create 5 to 10 videos and not really have an outcome that you want at the end. So you might want to sit down and you want to plan out exactly why you're doing the videos on the information you're doing from step 1 and what you actually want the viewer to do in the end, whether it be over the series of videos, over one video, but you need a clear-cut objective because you want an outcome for your hard work in the end. Although you are delivering value, you still want to try and get people to recognize you as an expert. You want them to follow your page, etc., etc. Rolling in with tip number 3. Coming off the back of what I've just said, you might want to add a call to action button or a call to action of some description. It doesn't necessarily have to be asking people to buy anything. It could be something as simple as, just like this video if it helped you. The reason you do that is because then you can invite people that have liked your content to actually go and like your page. So at least then you're getting something from the content that you're delivering. Trust me, don't be afraid to do this, because the people that are watching your content will think, yes, I'm getting value. Why wouldn't I want to like and follow this person? The people that are watching your content will think, why wouldn't I want to follow this person? Because I'm getting value and they're solving the problem, which is why you have to find a problem that you can fix, which is what I advised in tip number 1. Tip number 4. So when you take your long form video, you can break it down into segments and then repurpose this across your other platforms. This is how you see people on multiple different platforms creating lots of content and giving you that omnipresence that I always talk about when we're putting our content across our platforms. You can break it down into bite-sized chunks and people devour different types of content on the different platforms. And this is a really good way to see which platform works, where your message is delivered better and where it gets the most engagement. So tip number 4, break your long form content into short form content and repurpose it across your other platforms, TikTok, Twitter, all those other ones that you may not give the attention that you need, but now you can spread your content across. You can also turn your content, your videos, into blog posts if you like. Great little tip, go to rev.com, you can put the audio and the video into rev.com and it will make it into a transcript. Now you've got it as a blog post, make some images, Bob's your uncle, Annie's your aunt, there you go. Tip number 5. Now this is very important and you haven't got to be a superstar marketer to be able to understand these stats. Go in your insights on your Facebook page, onto your Instagram, etc. and look where you're getting the most engagement from your posts and your marketing, and look what message is more relatable to your audience and who is engaging with that. Once you find out which piece of content and which message or problem that you're solving is getting the most traction, then you want to dial in on that, make more long form content, and then redo everything that I've just said for the content that's getting the most engagement. And a bit of a bonus tip, people that know me know I love to read. It's a bit of a bad, they think I've got a bad habit. When they're at my house, if we're doing work, I've always got parcels being delivered with books, etc. And reading for me has done a big thing for me, especially for my marketing and just in life in general. 2 good books. If you really struggle with talking to people, you want to study human behavior. Knowing how humans work and how our minds work is so important to be able to communicate with people. So I've got 2 books for you here. I wanted to do more book reviews, but I haven't got the time at the minute. I've got hundreds of books around me all the time. Like I said, it's a bit of a bad habit. 2 books for you though. You want to buy Influence, okay, this book here. This is a great book. by Robert B. Cialdini. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Okay, this is a great book. It explains the psychology of why people say yes and helps you understand a lot of good stuff, and you can implement this within your business. That's book number one. Oi, oi. Book number two, great book this is. Dr. Matthew D. Lieberman. It's a really good book. This also explains about human behaviour, why our brains are wired to connect, why we're social animals. Great read. Very, very important. I learned a lot from it. I've actually read this 4 times and the other one. So 2 books there. An extra tip for you. Again, there it is. If you went out of focus, dong, 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 dong. Get that book and get the other one. Wahey! If you like the content of what you just saw, give the video a like, give it a share. Please like the page, follow us. You'll get more long form content on this stuff. Go to our Instagram, send me a message. If you want any more information about how to deliver videos, please just send me a direct message. If you're in the Deal area, we've got an event coming up. I'm just waiting, well, I have confirmed the venue. I won't give it away on this video. I'm gonna send the email out to the people on the list at the moment because it's almost full. We've got about 3 spaces left. So if you wanna come to this free event, teaching people how to implement some of the stuff that you see me doing on a video in real time, please just drop me a message if you live near the Deal area. Obviously, it's my local town. So please give us a like, give it a share, and I will see you on the next video.